Okay. What are your thoughts on an exception meal once a week?
Beautiful question. Love the question. So an exception meal, aka a permissive meal, aka a cheat meal, depending on how you
Yeah.
label it.
Yeah.
So here's what you need to know about that. For your average person, if they're following a general nutrition plan, and then once a week they have this permissive meal or cheat meal, very often it can actually throw off all of your results, believe it or
Hmm.
not, which is pretty depressing. Okay. Um, First of all, it depends what you have. A burger, fries, and a milkshake is much different than one slice of pizza. So that's the first thing. But most people, when they indulge, they tend to overindulge. Here's my solution. If you're going to have a once a week, quote unquote, cheat meal or permissive meal, you have to adjust your calories during the day to account for that meal, and you definitely have to adjust your calories the next day. So let me give you an example. Let's say you eat breakfast, snack one, lunch, snack two, supper, snack after supper. Okay. Let's say it's a Friday and you're going out to a restaurant when they're open, when it's not these crazy COVID times. Well, if you know you're going to go to a restaurant and maybe indulge a little bit, obviously within reason, we don't want to go off the rail completely. That day, maybe you don't have breakfast. You just have a coffee or a tea. You skip your morning snack. You have a light lunch, maybe a salad with a basic vinaigrette, a little bit of protein, something lean. You don't have a snack in the afternoon. Then you have your restaurant meal. So what I did there was I reduced the calories from breakfast, from both snacks, had a light lunch. Now it counterbalances. That's number one. Number two, you want to make sure to exercise that day.
Mhm.
Number three, the next day, you want to make sure to bring calories down a little bit. If you do those three things, exercise the day of, reduce calories and food consumption during the day before that meal, if it's the evening, and adjust your calories down the next day, now you've created a system where you can kind of usher in that permissive meal and it doesn't quote unquote do as much damage. Okay, but that really needs to be done. I've literally seen people eat well 6 days a week, eat one big cheat meal, and they literally regress from all the progress they made during the week. And it's depressing because our mind says, no, come on, how can one meal destroy all my results? But I'm here to tell you, unfortunately, if that meal is big enough and fatty enough and caloric enough, it unfortunately can throw off your whole results, which is why you have to be aware of this, because I've met people, they're like, I don't get it. I'm eating 90% of the time really well, and I don't know why I'm not getting results. And then I'm like, well, you're having a burger, fries, and like a couple glasses of wine every Friday night, and you're not adjusting your food or exercising more to compensate for that. So you're throwing yourself off track.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Something I want to add to that, another hack is to make your own quote unquote cheat meals. So instead of a burger from the restaurant where they might use excessive butter and fatty, like 80/20 ground beef, well, hey, what if you use lean ground turkey and you use half a bun and you make it at home? Well, you might get a burger and you maybe make some sweet potato fries, oven baked. Now you have the same meal that might be 600 calories instead of 1500 calories. Okay, so that's another strategy there where you take your cheat meal into your own hands and you make a tasty version. You're not making like, you know, you don't have to make like turnip fries and have like a lettuce bun and go that extreme. You could, but you at least do something where you regulate what you're putting in your body at home.
Thank you.
You're welcome.